hockey's a really tough sport, obviously. And actually, we've actually monitored the Tampa Lightning for years. Actually, we had these complex sensors on the Tampa Lightning, and we would track their calorie expenditure, what part of the rink that they spent a lot of time on. And they learned a lot, I think, from that stuff. So I think I'm going to say, biasly, I think they gained a lot of knowledge from that, and that is contributing in part to them winning the Stanley Cup here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, right? But anyway, if you look at hockey, it is a sport where you do burn through carbohydrates really fast. But one thing that we were just talking about earlier that I think is super beneficial for recovery is, in this case, like hydrolyzed whey is really good for recovery. Hydrolyzed whey, you're playing hockey really rapidly. Hydrolyzed whey seems to replenish carbohydrate stores that much faster, even though your carbohydrates might be moderate. So if you're a hockey player, I think hydrolyzed whey could be super beneficial. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just, if you're someone watching the Tampa Lightning, okay, if you're watching the Tampa Lightning and you're a hockey player and you want to be better at hockey, I used to play hockey myself. I played hockey in Canada at a really high level. And what I can tell you is this, everything's sports specific. So your shifts are our coach used to say, get off the ice in 30 seconds because you can go all out, right? So say your shifts last 20 to 40 seconds, okay? Well, your cardio should mimic that. So you're doing high-intensity interval training. If you're playing hockey, you probably shouldn't be running 6 miles. I remember when I was playing hockey, I used to have to run like 5-mile runs in the snow in Canada. And I was running in the mountains, right? This is like Rocky shit, okay? So like I was like, we literally as a team, we would go out and like run 5 miles in the snow at elevation because you guys know Calgary, Banff is next to Calgary, and so we would go up to the mountains like in Banff and run these long miles. And I couldn't figure out, no matter how much plyometrics I did, no matter how much heavy lifting I did, I couldn't get faster that year. And the reason why is because I was doing these long runs in the snow. So you have competing adaptations. So make sure for hockey, you should be lifting heavy. You should be doing interval training. You should be doing plyometrics. You should be doing power training as well. And that's just a quick spiel, man. Look, you could spend an entire course just on training for hockey.